Nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
And he's in! Touchdown, Fighting Illini!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Here's a give to Gibson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just feeds the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the ground, it's Harris. Makes it past the marker. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff for Jarrett. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run with Gibson. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Purdue!
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Spins away from the defender. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Illinois right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set them to short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Huff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, and right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. There he goes. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it. There's some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Watson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Harris. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that's going to tie it up.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that. Yeah, good coverage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Intercepted deep in his own end. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And he's not going anywhere, as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running inside. It's Terrell. Open space at the 25. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Still running at the 40. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 14, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air. And they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They'll try the right side. Makes a man miss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a creek, maybe some room here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Running the red zone, it's Wheeler. Touchdown Illini! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. With the catch, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Finding some room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's Gibson one more time.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Harris. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Hand off Gibson, working left. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Here's a heat. Get it out on the screen. On his feet at the 40. Snags it, and there's running room. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Looking for a crease. It's Harris. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. From the red zone, it's Harris. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right. Boulevard. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting.
Got a little grass. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Stands into the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
If It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release on the RPO. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best-case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on! He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Blue 22, blue 22. Level. Go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
Ready? 180. 180, go!
They'll try to run for it. Might have a chance. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Ready? Wide, 53. Ready, go!
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Ready, go!
Handoff to the single running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got the tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Black 14. Black 14. Hey, take it.
Here's Gibson. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Gibson again. Touchdown, Boilermakers! To go, they've got the lead.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Boy, did they play keep away on that drive. Didn't think they were ever going to give it up. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line and one of the biggest games of the year.
And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Ready, go!
Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Illinois uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was